Sage Steele might be on the way out from ESPN. According to multiple sources, ESPN has made the announcement that the used to be NBA countdown host will be replaced by none other than Michelle Beadle for the remainder of the NBA season and for the playoff. Let me talk about later on this video about Michelle Beadle, but the main focus right now is on Sage Steele. Well, it's funny. For many months, she has enjoyed talking shit about black people. I mean, don't forget she's biracial. Her mom is white, her father is black. But most of the time you hear her talk about her family, she always talk about how her mom heritage is, how she feel proud to have her mom heritage, but she always diss her father's side, always diss black people. And I remember the last few months, I believe, she said one of the most pathetic, the most disturbing comments I ever heard, saying that she dealt the most racism with black folks, meaning that we're no good to her. We were never good for her. Black people are no good for her. That's what it meant. That's what she meant. My bad. But now, she's getting the fact that she's getting fired. She's on the way out from ESPN. Now she might realize that white privilege isn't a good thing to dream about. And now she learned the hard way that white privilege is not for biracial people like you. Sage, you realize that white privilege have no sympathy for biracial people. Because at the end of the day, the end of the month, the end of the year, you'll still be looked as a black woman. But you didn't get the memo from many people. They told you that in white society, you might be biracial, not have some white heritage. They will see people, the architect of this society will still perceive you will still look at you as a black woman. You spend all these months enjoying your whiteness, dissing black people in order to get ahead, in order to elevate your husband. Well, I guess now white privilege have shown you her true colors. Now you're out of job. You might give Stacey Dash a call to find out what to do after getting fired for a white company. I digress. It's none of my business, anyways. It's none of my business because he won't listen to us because we're not good to you. But you know the funny thing? The irony? You're being replaced by you're being replaced by a white woman. A white woman which I despise enormously. Especially what happened 3 years ago. The same white woman who threw Stephen A. Smith, yeah, this Stephen A. Smith that I hate enormously, that many of us hate enormously, under the bus with her lying tweets referring to the Ray Rice situation. Remember when Stephen A. said that women should be careful to not provoke a situation that can escalate into domestic violence, and that bitch Michelle Beadle wrote a lying, slanderous tweet saying that by saying that Stephen A. was not only a domestic violence apologist, but also a rape apologist, saying that if I wear a red dress, is that provoking? Meaning that implying rape, which has never got to do with the Ray Rice situation. Yeah, that Michelle Beadle. Let me read the article that showed the news from the sporting news. ESPN replacing Sage Steele with Michelle Beadle as NBA Countdown host. You see, Michelle Beadle, that pathetic feminist, white feminist, that shameful bitch. Let me continue. As the NBA playoff approach, ESPN is making a key personal change. Network veteran Sage Steele is out. Michelle Beadle is in. The network announced today. Beadle, who rose to popularity as personality on ESPN2 Sports Nation, will become the full-time host on NBA Countdown, leading the network's coverage throughout the postseason, including the Western Conference Final and NBA Finals on NBC. The shift likely means Sage Steele will no longer have a role in ESPN NBA coverage. In other words, she's on the way out from the network. NBA Beatles joined the worldwide leader in sports in 2009. She began her stint on Countdown at the beginning of this season, frequently joining former players turned analysts Jalen Rose and Chauncey Billups in the studio on the network's regular Wednesday and Friday night broadcasts. Wait a minute, am I mistaken? But Bill didn't join NBA, didn't join my bad ESPN years before. Hmm. Well, forget about this. The only thing better than working for Connor Shell and Kevin Wildes is being able to spend each day with all of the incredibly talented people at NBA Countdown and Sports Nation. Beadle said, "It's the best in sport." Okay, never mind. Okay, now it's more, we give more glamour to Michelle Beadle. So, but they won't mention what she did 3 years ago. Anyways, my bad. Excuse me. Excuse me. Here. What does this mean for Steele's long-term future? A staple on ESPN for a decade, she found herself at the center of controversy on at least two occasions over the course of the past year and change. She abruptly ended an interview with Arcade Fire lead singer Win Butler when he began to voice his political opinion during the NBA Celebrity All-Star Game. In late January, she came under harsh criticism from the public and her professional colleagues, namely fellow ESPN personality Dan Le Batard, when she took on to Instagram to complain about her travel plan being complicated due to crowds protesting President Donald Trump's travel ban. You see, she showed you her pathetic whiteness, her she wanted to be white so bad. She's begging to get white privilege. Uh, well, there we go. This is what happened. That's what happened when a biracial uh, person wants to be white so bad and reject her black heritage. Well, that's the result. She got fired. And we have to tell the truth. Not Michelle, Sage Steele is officially fired from ESPN. She's on the way out. Maybe she's going to apply to Fox Sports or to Fox News. They need bed wench to have fun with. Well, anyways, I digress. But you see, this is what happened when you threw your own people under the bus. When you threw your your father your father family under the bus. That's what happened. To elevate your white husband, to elevate to apply white supremacy. That's what happened. Enjoy your moment. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Oui, Myriam. Oui, Myriam. What? T'es où là? Mia, t'es où? J'arrive tout à l'heure, j'arrive tout à l'heure. Yeah, je suis là, j'arrive parce que je suis en train de faire un enregistrement. Oui, je suis au travail, là, je suis au 37-37. Oui, tu peux toujours passer. Ok, ciao. Oui, 17e. Tout à l'heure. Sorry about that. What was saying? Oh yeah, this is what she get now. Now she's on the way out. Like I said, she better. She will likely apply for Fox Sports or Fox News. They need bedwetches to have fun with. Well, I won't shed a tears for her demise. Not at all. She got what she deserved. This is karma for all those nasty things she said about us throughout the years. For all the nasty stuff she said about black people. Now her career might be over. She might looking for a new job or a new career, or I don't know, maybe teaming up with Stacey Dash to make a I don't know, a project destined to elevate bedwetches. Anyways, well, that's all I got to say. See you on the next commentary.